B-complex by pure prescriptions offers the necessary B vitamins in their activated form, providing superior absorption. This formula features Quatrefolic, the leading form of activated folic acid without harmful fillers, food dyes, or sugars. B vitamins are important and play many roles in the body that include healthy skin and hair, cellular, and metabolism support. The 8 vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and B12 are collectively known as the B complex. All 8 of these B vitamins are essential nutrients that help convert our food into fuel, allowing us to stay energized throughout the day. While many of the following vitamins work in tandem, each has its own specific benefits, from promoting healthy skin and hair to preventing memory loss or migraines, and much more. Starting with vitamin B1, let's discuss the importance of each. You can find vitamin B1 naturally in whole grains, peanuts, beans, spinach, kale, blackstrap molasses, and wheat germ. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine or thiamine, is often called an anti-stress vitamin because of its ability to protect the immune system and help the body make healthy new cells. Vitamin B1 processes carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Vitamin B1 is required to form adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the key source of energy for the body. Thiamine also promotes nervous system health. You can find vitamin B2 naturally in almonds, wild rice, milk, yogurt, eggs, Brussels sprouts, spinach, and soybeans. Vitamin B2, known more commonly as riboflavin, has shown to assist with eye fatigue and visual problems like cataracts. Vitamin B2 is also commonly used for skin difficulties, digestive issues, leg cramps, and the treatment of migraines. You can find vitamin B3 naturally in yeast, red meat, milk, eggs, beans, and green vegetables. Vitamin B3 is also more popularly known as niacin. One of the primary uses for niacin is to boost HDL cholesterol, or good cholesterol. And the higher a person's HDL, the less bad cholesterol he or she will have in their blood. Vitamin B3 deficiency is very rare in developed countries, though alcoholism has been shown to lower vitamin B3 levels in some individuals. Niacin, used topically and ingested, has been found to treat acne. Found naturally in avocados, yogurt, eggs, meat, and legumes, vitamin B5, also known as pantothenic acid, supports adrenal gland health and is also known as the anti-stress vitamin. Pantothenic acid is important in the cellular metabolism of carbohydrates and fats for the release of energy. In addition to breaking down fats and carbs for energy, it's responsible for the production of sex and stress-related hormones, including testosterone. Studies show B5 also promotes healthy skin with the ability to reduce signs of skin aging, such as redness and skin spots. Found naturally in chicken, turkey, tuna, salmon, lentils, sunflower seeds, cheese, brown rice, and carrots, along with vitamin B12 and folate, vitamin B6 is very important in breaking down and keeping harmful blood homocysteine in check. Elevated homocysteine levels are a key indicator of cardiovascular disease. Vitamin B6 is also very important in mood and sleep patterns because it helps the body produce serotonin, melatonin, and norepinephrine, a stress hormone. Some studies suggest vitamin B6 can reduce inflammation for people with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis. B7 is found naturally in barley, liver, yeast, pork, chicken, fish, potatoes, cauliflower, egg yolks, and nuts. Because of its association with healthy hair, nails, and skin, this B vitamin is also known as the beauty vitamin. It may help people with diabetes control high blood glucose levels too. This B vitamin is especially important during pregnancy because it's vital for normal growth of the baby. Found naturally in green leafy vegetables, sprouts, fruits, brewer's yeast, and animal products such as milk and dairy products, egg yolk, and liver, vitamin B9 is known as folic acid or folate. B9 is one of the most important of all the B-complex vitamins, and you'll want to pay special attention as we go a little deep so as not to underscore just how critical this nutrient is for your health. Folic acid or folate go far beyond just being important for a healthy pregnancy, since it supports the growth of the baby and prevents neurological birth defects. Folic acid is known to support the production of healthy DNA and chromosomes. At the molecular level, the main function of folate is to donate methyl groups in key biochemical reactions occurring in blood cells, neurons, the vasculature, and many others. Folates contained in foods are unstable and susceptible to oxidation. They rapidly lose activity during food processing, manufacturing, and storage, and have a bioavailability range of 25 to 50% depending on the kind of food. Fresh leafy vegetables stored at room temperature may lose up to 70% of their folate activity within 3 days, and a cooking process in water can increase the loss to 95%. Humans cannot synthesize folate, and because of its water-soluble nature, the body stores folate to a limited extent. For this reason, folate represents a dietary requirement and must be consumed by diet. Whether we ingest food containing natural or synthetically derived folates, they're metabolized to 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, which is considered to be the biologically active form of the B vitamin folic acid. Clinical research emphasizes the importance of folate supplementation for neural tube defect, male and female infertility, spontaneous abortion, coronary heart disease, macrocytic anemia, methotrexate therapy, epilepsy, irritable bowel disease, and cognitive defects in the elderly. Lifestyle factors putting people at risk of low-level folate levels include smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, eating disorders, low vegetable intake, and chronic dieting. Folate deficiency represents one of the most common nutritional deficiencies and may occur when dietary intake is inadequate, when an increased need is not matched by an increased intake, particularly physiological conditions such as pregnancy, lactation, and child growth, when there's an altered absorption, excretion, or losses, and when metabolism or drug use interferes with the ability of the body to use folate. Several conditions can lead to nutritional folate deficiency, such as enzyme defects, malabsorption, digestive system pathology, liver disease, but also conditions with a high rate of cell turnover, such as rapid tissue growth among infants, children, and adolescents, pregnancy, and lactation. The right folic acid supplement is very important. Choosing Quatrefolic as a source of folate presents several advantages. It provides the active form of folate, 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, naturally present in the body and available for its biological action. It's been recognized GRAS, in vitro and in vivo preclinical and clinical studies to characterize and guarantee the safety profile of the product. It's produced according to CGMP, guaranteeing a reproducible quality profile. Glucosamine as a salt of 5-methyltetrahydrofolate does not come from animal sources, and the product is suitable for vegetarian consumption. Found naturally in fish, shellfish, dairy, eggs, beef, and pork, B12 is known as the energy vitamin because it works together with vitamin B9 to produce red blood cells and help iron do its job, create the oxygen-carrying protein hemoglobin. But that's not all B12 does. Vitamin B12 supports healthy nerve cell activity and DNA replication. B12 also acts with folic acid and B6 to control homocysteine levels. An excess of homocysteine is associated with an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and potentially other diseases such as osteoporosis and Alzheimer's disease. Given that B12 is found only in animal-based products, supplementing quality B12 is absolutely essential. If you're already a vegan, then you know this, which leads us to the quality. When looking at supplements, you want to make certain that the B12 is as a methylcobalamin and not as a cyanocobalamin. B12 as a cyanocobalamin is a cheap form used by many manufacturers to keep the cost down. But there are two reasons why B12 as methylcobalamin is superior. The safety of cyanocobalamin has raised concerns due to the fact that cyanide is a component of this cheap form of B12, and the cyanide molecule is removed from cyanocobalamin when used by the body's cells. The body must convert cyanocobalamin into an active form first, whereas B12 as methylcobalamin is already in the active form and ready to be used by the body. If you've listened this far, it's probably very clear that you want to avoid cheap vitamin B complex products and go for the Pure Prescriptions brand containing only activated and highly absorbable forms of all 8 B vitamins that do not contain any harmful magnesium stearate fillers and binders, no food dyes or sugar. I think we can all agree all supplements and vitamins are not created equal. There is no shortage of cheap, ineffective brands you can buy online from big box retailers and even your local mom and pop stores. But you'd be better off throwing your money away, as most of these are just plain bad for your health. In keeping with full label disclosure and using only B vitamins and avoiding cheap, poorly absorbed raw ingredients, Pure Prescriptions B Complex product gives you superior forms of all vitamin B. If you have any questions whatsoever about your health, simply give us a call, and we'll take good care of you.